20th of February, the global union movement is mobilizing itself throughout the world for backing the Cambodian labor movement, particularly the arrested 21 workers' leaders. And those leaders were seeking much better minimum wage, living wage in those countries. This is why they used their fundamental rights recognized by the International Labor Conventions, and they did withhold their labor on the 24th of December. But the reaction from the government of Cambodia was very much violent, and they used any kind of intimidation, pressure over the workers. And 23rd were arrested, and just 2 of them were released recently. Now here in Geneva, we are in front of the Cambodian representation for delivering a letter with the demands of the global union movement. The first demand is that all the arrested workers must be released immediately without any condition. And secondly, the government, employers must sit down with the labor movement for a reasonable, livable living wage. And also, our utmost demand is that the Cambodian government must recognize, respect all the fundamental rights for workers in that country.
Well, let me just say I obviously appreciate everyone being here. It's good to have an action that involves both UNI and IndustriALL. The issue in Cambodia is completely unacceptable. Workers have a right to protest peacefully. When they're confronted by the police and it turns violent, they don't have a right, no country has a right to arrest people under these circumstances. 4 colleagues were killed for standing up for such a basic issue. The international community clearly accepts standards that workers have a right to organize, they have a right to collectively bargain, they have a right to engage in political activity, including the right to increase the most basic minimum wage that people earn. And so we have sent an important message to the ambassador of Cambodia today, and as our colleague from IndustriALL said, we'll be back if this does not get resolved. We intend to continue to stand by these workers until they are treated fairly.